Hello and welcome to West Asia Sevens final between UAE versus Iran. Watching live on Asia Rugby, and how good is that to get rugby back on the field? UAE, the favorites, coming into this final, but in a game of sevens, we all know it's a funny game. Never know until the final whistle, because Iran already have done two upsets in the game in this tournament. In fact, they beat Qatar twice. 24 points to 22 and 19 points to 12 in that much important cup semi-final. But UAE, on the other hand, looking favorite with some addition in the special likes of Isakai Drainabota in the number 1 shirt, and also Sakisu Naisau, two big Fijians starting this game for them. UAE will attack from left to right on your screen. Akil Jamaldeen, the referee from Sri Lanka. Here's Robert Sproul with the high hanging kick, trying to retain position with the restart. Good work by Eden Matthews, sending out wide. Here's Robert Sproul once again, gives it wide, trying to create some extra space in the far corner. And Matt Richards cuts inside. Here's the first touch to Sakai. Good tackle indeed. He should release that. Looks like a penalty. Yes, that's right. Iran, on the other hand, takes it quickly. Here's the danger. Ali sends out to Payam Shojai. Ali once again. Oh, that's not a good pass, but well collected by Omid Zare. Again switching directions here. Iran 3-on-1 on this occasion, but here's the danger man. Shah Hussaini, he's going all the way. He's got wheels and he scored the first try to Iran. What a surprise, what a start. I'm sure the coach Motela Rasuli will be a happy man with this start for sure. 5 points to nil with the conversion to come. Reza Shah Hussaini, and Omid Zarai is to take the conversion with the scrum cap. Bit difficult angle, and the conversion looks good. What a start to Iran. 7 points to nil, and there's still plenty of time remaining in this game. Looking at the body language of this Iran team, they are really into it. On the other hand, coach Apollo Perlini, the legendary Samoan, must be thinking of giving a counter-attack. Good start, good collection once again. Nasser Isamul sends out wide to Omid Zarai. This time he goes into contact, trying to suck as many numbers into the field. Again switching direction, the big number 13 Mehdi. Unfortunately, he concedes the penalty as he goes to the lower center of gravity, but here's a quick tap taken. This is the danger. Sakai, lovely offload. Ethan Matthews trying to create some space. Iran defending with patience. Robert Sproul sends out to dangerous Matt Richards. And here's the big Sakusa. Naisau beats one, fends off one. Another fen comes in. Can he go all the way? One man to beat, and it's too easy for the big man. Sakusa Naisau with the first try to UAE. 5 points to 7 with the conversion to come. This is getting even more exciting, because UAE beat Iran in the round robin game yesterday quite convincingly, but when it comes to the final, This is what you expect. And here's Robert Sproul with the conversion. And the conversion is good. 7-all. We're still in the first half of this West Asia Sevens Trophy, playing here at Doha, Qatar. In fact, this was meant to be played in Lebanon, but kudos to Qatar Rugby to hosting this game. Right, 7-all. We're still in the first half. Here's Sproul. This time he opted to kick into deeper inside Iranian 22, collected nicely. That looks like a high tackle by Sakai. But referee Jamaldin, it's a knock on. In fact, maybe he will have a word with his assistant. That really looked high by the big number 1. Yeah, you can see Shah Hussaini pointing out that it was high. Yeah, looks like a yellow card. Well, lucky enough for Iran to get some position. Good signs. They are going to take the tap, not going to kick and go into the line out, get some territorial advantage. We don't see that in Sevens Rugby often. Great work, great running angle by the big man. Oh dear, that looks like a nasty blow on his right knee. Straight away, referee Jamaldin going to his pocket. Carol Thomas off for 2 minutes in the naughty chair. That doesn't really look good. So the main man, the main attacking weapon for Iranian team, we witnessed that yesterday. He was so menacing, the big man. However, time for him to nurse his right knee. Hope he'll be back fit. But UAE have to be patient. There's still a lot of time remaining. They are a strong team despite the fact they lost to Qatar yesterday. That's quite interesting as well. And on the other hand, this Iranian team have impressed a lot coming into these finals. But Iran now has a position. They are going to take the quick tap and trying to make things difficult to UAE. Omid Zarai sends out wide, looking for option. Majid Bakhtari is the man. Here's Omid once again. Here's Ali. He's got pace, he's got skill, he's beat 1-2. What a step, and he's going to go all the way under the post. Ali Yahoti. It was a foot race between him and the referee only. He scored 7 tries with this one, and the highest try scorer so far in this tournament. What an individual brilliance by this man, Ali Yahoti. Outstanding pace and fending skills and footwork, of course. And Omid Zara with the conversion. 14 points to 7. It's all getting excited here at Aspire Grounds in Doha. Wonderful skill by Ali. Scored 7 tries, including the last one. Amazing work. Can Iran capitalize the position with this restart? High hanging kick. Shah Hussaini trying to secure, but it deflected Sakai. So it's going to be a perhaps Iranian line out. Payam Shojai to throw in the line out. The halfback. Selected well. Shojai sends out wide to Omid. Omid to Majid. Here's the try scorer once again, Ali. Cuts inside, beat 1, lovely outside step. Support just arrives on time, but it's a turnover. Oh dear, here comes the counter-attack. Robert Sproul, he made amends early on. And Sproul going all the way, and he beats Shah Hussaini. And Robert Sproul will score the second try for UAE. 12 points to 14. and this could perhaps be the final play before the halftime, but there's a conversion to come. What a counter attack from defense to attack inside their red zone or the 22-meter. This is brilliant work, brilliant again. Robert Sproul showing some guts and his decision making in terms of that solo brilliance. Saw the space, no man in that gate. Unfortunately, he could not convert his own try. So the score remains 12 points to 14 in favor of Iran as they go into the halftime. What an exciting game this has been. Another 7 minutes of excitement remains in the West Asia Sevens final here in Doha. Iran with two tries. In fact, the first one scored by the number 14, Shah Husseini, and then Ali Yahouti scoring the second try with a tally of 7 tries in this tournament. And for UAE, it was Naisau, the man in the number 12 shirt, scored the first try, and then Robert Sproul just dotting it down before the halftime whistle. Unfortunately, he couldn't convert his own tries, so the score is 12 points to 14. Welcome back once again. Beautiful pictures coming from Doha, and it is the second half time for second half here at West Asia Sevens Cup, or the West Asia Sevens. In fact, watching live on Asia Rugby, UAE trailing by 2 points, 12 points to 14 in favor of underdogs Iran. Here's Omid Zarai, the man who controls the game. High hanging kickoff. Oh dear, that looks like a mistimed tackle. Tackling in the air, even a contact would put you into the naughty chair. I'm sure referee Jamaldin will go to his pocket. Yes, that's a yellow card. Quite unfortunate error of judgment in terms of timing his tackle. That's a gift, in fact, to UAE, playing with the numerical advantage now, 6 versus 7. They should use a maximum advantage in the next 2 minutes, because when you go to the sin bin, you cannot come for the next 2 minutes. That's what 7th game is about. And Martin takes a quick tap and he gives to the big man Isakai. Lovely offload, trying to create space out wide. Luke Stevenson straight away into contact. Sakisau acts as halfback. Here's the try scorer, Sakai. UAE trying to use all the big man into contact, trying to get more defense involved. And here's a space. Good tackle this time on Sakusa Naisau. UAE need to be patient. Patience. Here's Matt Richard with his footwork, looking for his support. Unfortunately, he could not offload as he goes to the ground. And here's the space out wide. Sakai, the big man. It's too easy when you have space in front of you with no defense to score the try. And UAE into the lead for the first time in this final. 17 points to 14. With a tough conversion with a wider range. But that was some brilliant play, understanding the numerical advantage, using those big mans into contact. And Matt Richard with his dancing footwork made almost 20 to 25 meters. And the conversion is not successful. 17 points to 14. We are in the second half of this West Asia Sevens final. It's all interesting as UAE took the lead for the first time in this entire 9 minutes of play. Naisau to take the kickoff or the restart. Will he go short? Will he go wide? Into the 22, knockback, says referee Jamaldin. Sakai to rescue. He's isolated pretty much, but that's some great skill set by this big man. He beats one, beats two. Naisau going all the way. He's got support and some switch of directions. Carol Thomas and sends it to replacement. Can he go all the way? Oh, what a tackle by Mehdi. In fact, it was Mustafa, but unfortunately, after the tackle, he should release the player. Blair Cochrane, the replacement. I thought for instance he should have finished it, but it doesn't matter as this fourth try comes too easy to UAE. Ethan Matthews dotted down. Some disciplinary issue for Iran, but that was a wonderful tackle. The one-on-one Mustafa on Blair Cochrane. $21 points to 14 now. Here's the restart. UAE wins position, but it was kicked by Omid Zarai. Looks like it's going to be a knock-on from that restart. Yeah, UAE will have the scrum. Coach Apollo Perlini must be a happy man now, as UAE took the lead in this game, in this second half, the all-important final. Carol Thomas had a yellow card in the first half. Here's Thomas, he's back now. That's a lovely running angle once again by Matt Richards. Up like a flash, 2-on-1 situation here. Blair Cochrane sends out to Ethan Davis, and Davis scores his second try. Too easy. All of a sudden UAE finding the momentum from defense to attack, from the struggle to, and looks like they are pretty much in the driving seat now in this final. Second try in this game to Ethan Davis. And Iran in fact playing with one-man shot. It's always difficult to defend. That's a good conversion by the replacement Boris Fink. With that conversion, 28 points to 14. Iran has to score 2 converted tries in order to make it a draw, but don't think we have enough time for that. Anyway, we'll see what will happen in the rest of the minutes. Again, Blair Cochrane trying to win that ball, as the ball win the chase to the sidelines. It's going to be a Iranian lineout. Yes, here's Shojai. I am Shojai. Well collected by Shah Hosseini. Omid sends out to the big man, and unfortunately there's a knock on. Butterfingers coming to Mustafa. We witnessed that he made a brilliant tackle in the last space, but unfortunately he had to go to the sin bin for 2 minutes, and he's back. Once you come off the bench especially, you know what will happen. Your body language is like sometimes. But he's been a real warrior for this Iranian team in this tournament. Here's UAE with another real opportunity. Lovely goose step. James Wilson with his first touch, and a good offload to Boris Fink. Fink sends out wide. What a lovely tackle, well-timed tackle but unfortunately could not win the position for Iran. Ethan Davis gives it to Boris. James Wilson to the try scorer Ethan Matthews. Scored 2 tries. Stevenson trying to pick and go, but space open up, and it's going to be a hat-trick to Ethan Matthews. As he dotted it down, referee Jamaldin wants to have a word with his assistant. Let's find out. If it's a try, it could be the final nail in the Iranian coffin. Decision. Yeah, tries been scored. Well done, Ethan Matthews. Hat-trick in the finals. What else you need? Wonderful stuff, UAE. Very well organized second half. Robert Sproul with the conversion. Taking his time. And that conversion looks super good. So 35 points to 14. And the time is running out. Here's the restart from Boris, and it doesn't find 10 meters. So Iran has the opportunity to take the free kick on the center line. Can they score a consolation try? Taken it quickly by Payam. It goes all the way, little scrum half. Mustafa sends out to Omid Zarai. Trying to switch direction, but Amir Hussain, unfortunately he couldn't hold on to that step. Nambari to Javed. Good defense so far by UAE. Not worried at all because they are well above the scoreline and also the time. Lovely offload by Omid Zarai. Can Iran at least get a consolation try? That's a penalty. Not coming through the gate, says referee Jamaldin. Payam Sojai to Omid. Namwari to Javed. Again on the back foot. Iran need to do something special. Amir Hosseini with the ball goes to the ground. And here comes the kick to the open space. Here comes the chase by Mustafa. Mustafa kicks the ball. Can they score a try? Mustafa. Oh dear. He just lost it, unfortunately. Mustafa Gotsian. Unfortunate knock on. At least could have scored a consolation try, but quite unfortunate. But what a game we witnessed here at the Qatar Stadium. UAE winning the West Asia Sevens Trophy. What an entertaining game by these two teams in this final. Iran really impressed, but kudos to UAE. After trailing by 2 points in the first half,